Do the intro.
In
Five.
three. Oh.
Yeah.
In 3, 2, 1. What's up, y'all? It's your girl. I am Jackie Lynn, and I'm here with Motionique Media. And today we have a special guest.
Hey, Sasa DeVille. How y'all
And you-
doing?
Run that
Don't
back.
cut me off.
I'm sorry. Let's run it back. I want you to keep this in the video, though. That was cute. Okay, ready? We gotta do the 3, 2, 1 over. Ready? 3, 2.
Okay. Okay, we're doing.
I'm crying. All right, ready? What's up?
All right.
I'm sorry. You can make these into little clips, though, because this is funny.
Stop playing,
Okay.
bro.
All right, I'm ready. What's up, y'all? It's your girl. I am Jackie Lynn, and I'm here with Motionique Media. And today's we have a special guest with us.
Hey, Sasa DeVille. How y'all doing?
And you're watching Jackie's TED Talk. Period. So, thank you for coming. This is like, you're a couple episodes in with us, and I appreciate you coming.
Yeah.
So, how have you been?
I've been good, doing the same thing that I've been doing last episode. But, I'm trying to get lit tonight, trying to do something
What is
different.
today?
Cinco de Mayo. They said, do I even say that? Like, is it appropriate, like, nigga de Mayo? They definitely said that on the Shade Room.
Okay, chill.
They definitely said that on the
You
Shade
can't
Room.
be saying certain stuff on camera. It's okay, though. So, yeah, today we're going to be talking about a couple topics. Y'all know how we do, and we finna get into it. So, the Met Gala, Diddy took Young Miami, Carisha, whatever you want to call her, and Lala had asked, are y'all together real bad, or, like, what's the tea? And he was sweating, and he really couldn't answer the question. So, if you was Young Miami, how would you feel? Because you know how she is about Diddy,
Word. I don't know. Because, like, the way, like, how she carry herself and how she feel is real different from, like, other women. And I don't know if, like, we could all relate to her. But, like, maybe my reaction would be just like her. Quiet, and then she thought of something, and she's like, this is just a date night.
Yeah, but she already has said, like, on Instagram and shit, like, I'm single and stuff like that. So, no shade with it, no shade with it.
No shady.
But if I was her, I feel like Carisha's just there for the money. Like, Diddy, he cool, but, she gets some money. So,
I mean, it's nice that he
gonna play her
invested
role.
to her, so it's just like, fuck it, I guess. They having fun.
yeah,
But, like,
they like best
why
friends,
he
so
never
it's
could
whatever.
say that they just really go together? Like, stop playing with Shorty Top.
Right, you don't gotta put a topic on, a title on everything. So, I definitely
But, like,
agree
y'all
with
go
you.
together, so, like, stop playing. Don't do that.
If you know, you know. Okay, so Glorilla had made a tweet and said how being the smartest person in the room is not a flex. And basically, like, some of the fans were like, you're dumb, that's stupid. Like, I feel like it went over a lot of people's head. How do you feel like she was coming about it when she was saying it or tweeting it?
I feel like, you're getting in defense mode for what? Facts, though.
I feel like I understand what she's saying because, like, I could be the smartest person in the room, but if I'm the smartest person in the room, what am I learning from y'all? Type shit. That's how I feel. Like, I feel like I learn stuff from you. We learn stuff from each other. I feel like that's how it should be. We ain't gotta be the smartest person, but
Man, I know people that's smart, but they really dumb. Like, they really dumb. So
yeah, I feel
it's
like smart is different types of smart, to be honest. That's how I feel. Like, book smart, street smart, different categories. Some people just be dumb and, like, you could be smarter than me, but you ain't know this. Like, oh, I didn't know that. Like, yeah, bitch, you're dumb.
But what make you think, like, you're just the smartest? Funny.
Like I said, I want to learn from the people I'm around. So I definitely didn't. A lot of people, it went over a lot of people's head.
Right.
I feel like. But okay, so YSL, Young Thugs, attorneys and shit like that. She's like, I think it's in the state of Georgia that she's working in, and you know, their minimum wage is $6, and she's a public like offender attorney. So it's just like, she like, I'm about to do OnlyFans. I can't do this. I can't live like this with this $6. How you? What's your intake on that?
Right, like as a woman, and then like also having kids, and then like also announcing that to the like media. I don't know. I mean, if that's what's, you know, putting money in a house and feeding your kids, then I guess, hey, you know, ain't never knocking down another woman hustle. You do it how you do it. But you know, you put it out in the media, you got kids and stuff. I mean, if you're going to do that, I don't think you should also promote it. Like,
Well,
you know.
I don't think it's more so like her actually like going to go do it, but more so like her like protesting, like, y'all not paying me enough to where I feel like, is OnlyFans an option for me? Like, I got this,
like, what is
this job and shit.
YSL really making? Like, y'all don't really got money for real. Y'all going down.
Well, I don't know if she's there, like, you know, they pay for her, or the public. Or, like, that, you know how you can get a...
But public attorney, we already know, y'all don't make money. So it's like, y'all know that, though.
But still, like, she's an attorney, though. Why am I only making $6 an hour?
But you knew what you signed up for.
Maybe she ain't not deciding, and it just went to, like, minimum wage.
Take yourself to somewhere that's making a lot of money, then.
But basically, if I was her, I'm definitely going to find somewhere else to work at. But I feel like, me, I'm just funny like that. So maybe I would have said, like, yeah, this job not paying enough. Y'all shouldn't work here. I feel like I got to do OnlyFans. So,
like, maybe
shit.
she was over-exaggerating.
Yeah, I feel like that's what it was.
Extra.
Boycotting and shit like that. Like, I'm about to quit because I can't survive off this. I definitely feel like that's crazy, though. $6, not enough. Especially in Georgia. Y'all tripping.
Right.
Definitely not it. So, on Instagram, I think the Shade Room posted... something about glow in the dark hair, and that junk is fire. Have you seen it?
It's fire. It's cute.
I definitely.
Where you wear that?
I'm definitely on that. That's cute, and especially like if you out and shit, like your hair.
It's different.
It's definitely
different.
Me, I'm just extra. Period. So you know how I get.
It's definitely different. I want to know, like, can you put heat to it? You know, like, how does that work? Does that affect it?
That's a fact, though. I wonder how much she paid for that.
I don't know if I would wear it.
Looking late.
You know,
that junk
she
was
paid
late.
money for that. Or was that a special dye? What if
Maybe.
it was a special dye?
That's why we gotta look into that because I definitely want to do my hair.
We could do a little DIY.
Period.
That's fire though. I don't know if I'll wear it though.
I definitely would. Some fire. It was neon too. Neon green. That junk was fire.
Some Nicki Minaj type of.
Yeah.
Calling.
Real extra. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, so designer. Have you heard about him?
He is going crazy.
Okay, so for y'all who don't know or haven't heard about designer, the one who sing, you know, Panda, Panda, Panda. I got bras in Atlanta. Yeah. So for y'all who haven't heard what he has done, basically he was on a plane and he was masturbating.
He's getting a little loose.
And he got caught. I think the first time, I think it was like twice he got caught or something like that, but he got caught. And basically, you know, after that plane ride, whatever, you getting arrested. Like, we about to take you. So, that's crazy. I wouldn't think, like, somebody famous, you know, would be doing something like that. But, you know, they be creepy, too, so I don't know.
I feel like, you know, he famous. He gets shorties and stuff. Like,
you think he was doing it for the flight attendant?
Yeah. I think so.
For sure?
Why is he else doing it?
I think so. I do. But he probably thought that, you know, because he was who he was, that it was going to slide.
But that's weird. Like, you don't get shorties? Go get you a private jet. You already know what that means.
But yeah, that's crazy to me. I don't even know how I would react.
Yeah, like
you want some real life dirt. You're dirty.
I'm suing you. I need that money.
Exploiting me. Yeah, so. Yeah, that's just crazy to me. And I think he had ended up making a tweet, or it was a post on Instagram. I'm really not sure. I don't remember. But it was a tweet, and he was just saying, like, how he's about to go into rehab for a couple months, I think.
I think he'd been to rehab before, though. I'm not going to lie.
And he's like, thank God I'm only going there. And it's just like, you would never be in that position if you was on no creepy shit.
That's just what you is. Yeah, that's just who you are.
That's definitely crazy to me. No good.
No bueno.
Take that man to jail. You want some? If you really think about it, that's like you should be in jail. That's like some pedophile shit.
Right. So how you feel about like R. Kelly and then Cassie?
Cassidy.
Cassidy, yeah. Like how you feel about like him speaking on like if y'all got something against R. Kelly, y'all should feel like about that local, like anybody.
Yeah, I feel like for him, I definitely feel like I agree with him. And it's like just because they did a music video together, or whatever. It's not like I'm gonna be on his side because right is right, wrong is wrong type shit.
No,
If you're gonna feel like that about him, feel like that about everybody in the
No,
neighborhood,
that's true.
and not just because he's famous.
I don't
So
think he was picking sides at all. I feel like that's true what he said. It definitely also, open eyes. You know when like
yeah,
someone when you just see that one picture, you're not even thinking of them, the
right.
background or whatever. So it was like one way Rose Street. He made it a two-way, and it's also true. I feel like you guys are holding that against him, and
Mhm.
if it is true or not, because like also like the daughter and stuff, she said like they don't want to testify and stuff like that. So
Mhm.
none of that happened. So it's just like regardless,
It's weird, but
everybody
more of
should
the
be
story
treated
is
equally.
if you gonna be mad at him because he's famous, be mad at everybody else that be in the neighborhood walking around and shit like that. And like he said, back in his time, the girls that was in middle school, the old niggas was picking them up.
Right.
I don't mean to say that. Maybe we could blurt that out. But the old guys were picking the younger girls up. So it's just like, y'all letting these people walk free. But y'all want to be mad at R.
Right.
Kelly. Be mad at him and everybody else too.
Right. No, that's true.
Simple.
I agree.
Don't just be like one sided with it. Oh, him. No.
Right.
Yeah, y'all perverts. um, okay, so there was a video surfacing about how a lady let her baby roll out into the middle of the highway.
Right.
So basically, she was in her car. She put the stroller like next to the car or whatever, and the stroller started rolling, and she was running after it, and she fell. And then it was like she fell 3 more times. It was just like, you gonna let your baby roll out in the middle of traffic. So these guys end up just like running after the stroller and grabbing it, and it was just like, I really feel like the lady did that on purpose. So I know you seen the video. So how you feel about it?
I don't believe your knees that weak. Like,
Yes, if y'all, we need to put like a link or something down there so y'all can see the video, cause that was crazy.
I feel like that's my baby. Like I'm getting up, and then like at one point she kind of stopped. Like don't stop, you get up.
Right, she was just like stuck there watching it, still on the ground watching it just roll. That's crazy to me.
You should like when you get out the car have everything ready.
Mhm. First of all, why is it not in even like?
Put the baby in a stroller, close the door, and you're out. Or
the stroller has brakes on it though, so why you not using that?
That's the point of it.
And first of all, why is the stroller behind the car, behind the door, and not on the other side? Like you did that on purpose. Like you really did. I need y'all to see that video. We're gonna try to put the link down below, and y'all comment what y'all think, if she did it on purpose or if she didn't. I really feel like she did though, and that's beyond me. Take that woman to jail.
So don't play with it.
Right. Okay, so you know how when you go out of town, you be seeing those videos on Instagram where people are out of town and they have like the pool and the food on the tray, but it's like floating to them.
Yeah.
So I guess this lady, she didn't have it. It wasn't in her. I guess they didn't offer it, or maybe she didn't have like that, resort pricing. Yeah. So she made her own. Like she put it on the table and put the table in the water.
You think that's like cute bougie status or what? What you think?
I think that's not bougie status at all.
Why?
I think
Why
it's
not?
on some. It wasn't.
Why not though?
It just wasn't. It
Why
wasn't
not?
even the right. It wasn't even the right like. It was an actual table. It wasn't the right like the thing that it floats on. Like she holding the table
What if
up and you
Beyonce
gotta
did
eat.
it?
That's Beyonce, but I'm not doing it.
So still don't
Just
put
because
the status.
Beyonce, right? Just because Beyonce do it, what that mean? Yeah. So how you feel about it? You gonna do that? You gotta hold the table and eat.
Personally, if it doesn't come in my package, I'm good.
It's too extra for me. I'm not about to do it.
Time anyways on my vacay, just wasting time. I need to eat now and go.
Exactly.
Feel me?
So
To me, no. But if I was feeling a little spicy and I was like at my own house in my pool, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do whatever. Feel me? I'm gonna do whatever makes me happy.
Right, because you're at your house. But I'm not about to do that, out of town or nothing. I'm not doing it unless it float by on itself. Sorry.
It's just wasting my time, like I said.
Yeah. So, Ebony Williams is like a news reporter, and basically, this lady, she's like a life coach, a relationship coach. She asked her like, "Would you date somebody that drives a bus?" And she was like, "No, if they own it."
Right.
So before I even get too much further into the detail, when she said that, how did you take it?
Like what that's supposed to mean? Like, bus
Like,
drivers make
why
a lot
why
of money.
wouldn't you date a bus driver?
Right, they make a lot of money. Well, how much money you make? You know,
Right.
like, cause bus drivers make a lot of money, and then like, they're saying like how a lot us females we want too much, and we don't have also a lot to offer on the
So do you
table.
feel like, how you just said we want too much?
Mhm.
So do you feel like for her it was more so like, I'm not dating a bus driver because I want this and he probably don't got that, or
That's what
like,
it seemed like. Cause
okay,
what else was it? Like,
right, that's how I felt
what is
too.
your preference? Like, it's also like saying like, dating a garbage truck.
Right.
You feel me? Like, he making
Okay.
money though, more than
So
a teacher.
so now this is the thing. She was getting backlash because everybody was making it seem like, oh, because of the amount of money that he makes, that's why you wouldn't date a bus driver. Why does he have to own it and stuff like that? And so basically, how I took it as well was it's about the money. You don't want to date him because he's a bus driver, but you don't,
I feel like
I don't know.
I didn't like how she started to bring up as in color now, as in
Right. So now it goes into detail where she's talking about
black
statistics and
ownership.
shit like that. Yeah.
Right. And it's like, well, there's white or other race drivers. There's other
Mhm.
race drivers too. So it's like, what are you trying to say? You trying to say like only black
Entrepreneurship. I
men?
want someone that owns a business and stuff like that.
But she's a whole news reporter and not even her own news.
Right. This is not your news station, so why does it
You
matter?
feel me? So it's like that's when like guys, when they talk about us women saying we want more, and it's like, what do we have to offer? Like, we
Mhm.
want these guys to be so above, but what are we really doing?
Okay.
Feel me? So
Yeah.
I'm not liking what she was saying regardless. And then like she brought it to like black education, all this other stuff.
Mhm.
That was just irrelevant because
Yeah.
at the end of
Very
the day, there's
relevant.
different races
Uh huh.
as a bus driver. So
Okay. So there's this thing on Instagram where Finesse 2 times, he was booked for a show or whatever, and he didn't show up. His brother did and perform and he looked like him. So how would you feel about it if you was the fans or whatever? But the person who booked him, he called and was like, "This not like basically like that wasn't you or whatever." He was like, "It got done basically and shit like that. Y'all trying to do this for clout. Stop basically doing that with my name type shit." So how would you feel if you booked him for 20K or probably 200K? I don't know how much it was. I don't remember, but I did see the receipt. Um, how would you feel if you booked him for that and he didn't even show up and it was his brother?
don't play with my money.
Don't play with my top. Period.
If you know you wasn't gonna come, why are you having me out here spending 40K
It
on
was
something you not coming to?
right.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Had the brother. I wish we could like show y'all pictures, but he really had the brother pull up and start rapping.
Right.
Had the ski mask on. He was sounding like him though,
Right.
but maybe it was just like synced, like
In the
lip sync.
background, lip
Yeah,
syncing, right? That too.
that
That's
shit crazy.
crazy. Definitely a rip off. Where's my money
Yeah,
now?
and I think I probably would sue you because I paid
Definitely sue
you to
you.
pull up to.
Imposter.
I'm suing. If I could sue you, I'm suing.
Imposter.
Definitely fake advertisement.
2023. Look what we're doing now, y'all.
Fake advertisement for sure.
How you feel about Scarlett? Like, getting out here. That she wants Cardi B to be in her music also because Cardi B did say that she liked her
Get the
music.
fuck back. Who
How
the
do you
fuck?
feel about her and getting into the industry and being a foster kid and did you hear about her
No, I didn't really hear about her life story. So give me like a little detail or backstory if you know.
she's like foster kid,
Mhm.
struggled to eat food, her aunt did her dirty, her aunt husband molested her and
Oh, that's
stuff
crazy.
multiple times. She the scar on her lip is from her brother beating her up and stuff like that. And
Mm.
they got in a fight. And it's just like, she would do poet about it. She would.
Okay, so she used to do poetry first. I
Yeah.
think I probably seen her back in the day doing poetry.
Middle
But now I know her as like, you know, doing music from TikTok.
It's like, to me, it's like, I remember one day, like in around 2015, 14ish, scrolling down Instagram, seeing her on my like For You page or whatever, and like I used to like, you know, listen to some of her poetry and stuff, and I liked it a little bit, but it was just nothing for me to tune into, as in like,
Yeah. It's just a like and keep scrolling type shit a
yeah,
little bit.
like, oh, okay, that's nice. How you could put your lifestyle and put in a nice story,
Right.
you know, and your story way, if it's however you want to take it. But like, yeah, I feel like that's crazy. I feel like I didn't like how she also presented herself with like the crazy hair, wigs, looking crazy. But like that's her and that's how she represent herself.
Right.
But I like when she got her hair done and stuff.
Yeah, she looked at, yeah, I was about to say she looked cute. So now that I know like her backstory and stuff like that, usually people who have really grow up like with a background that's really bad, they grow up to really be like somebody for real, for real.
Right.
So I feel like, you know, I'm not saying that it's God's plans, but everything plays out, you know.
Right.
So I do feel bad for her because she had to go through that, but you know, I feel good that she, you know, doing her music was consistent, and now she about to, you know, make it. So
yeah, I feel like I'm happy that she didn't let her.
Yeah, that discouraged her.
Yeah, let that discourage her. So that's definitely proud as a black woman also and stuff. She still made it, and she was a foster kid, and she still did what she had to do. So congratulations.
Period, girl. So Baddies reunion is coming up soon. Like, I'm ready for you. Ready?
Excuse me. Sorry. I'm ready for it. I'm definitely ready for the reunion. I want to see who is beating up. Ooh,
Hold on. In a little preview though, why I seen Sky running up on Rolly? You seen that?
Oh really?
She hopped on her like and started swinging.
Right.
Like, I seen on TikTok, like, you know, they be making videos before the audition. I mean, before the reunion or whatever. So she had made a video and she was like in the camera punching it. And everybody was drilling her like, "What you about to do with them punches? Like, girl, them punches is nothing."
No, it did.
But when she was in the reunion, I seen her like copping up on Rolly, and that's just crazy. Like, she was quiet the whole season. First of all, when they was talking about Krishan, you're supposed to be her best friend, whether she's there or not, or you're just on the show. Like, you can still speak up for your friend.
Like the same way they were speaking about Biggie.
Like Biggie,
You feel me?
they talking about how Tommy's saying like her not her real friend or nothing, but I would want somebody to speak up on me if I'm not there. You feel me? But Tommy ended up saying like, I get what Tommy, you know, she was mad. I get it. I get that because bitch, if I'm mad right now and you already know how we rocking and you calling me talking about something, they say you're not my friend. Bitch, I hang with you. Get the fuck off my phone. Like, bye. They saying that, go hang with them. So I think maybe it's just like a fire sign or something like that. It gotta be. I don't know.
I don't know, but like I want to know like who's really fighting, what's getting what.
Right.
I saw how like Biggie had said like, you know, it was fake. They paid her to run from Stunner Girl and stuff like that. And it's like, you know, Tommy said that they paid her for the fight. So it's like, is this real or is they really paying? I really feel like drama and for us to
tune in for real.
Right?
I honestly feel like maybe they are paying them because we knew that not trying to be funny, but we knew that Natalie couldn't fight before. But she was getting beat up and shit. But she was doing that boxing shit, so maybe. But then it's like watching Tommy when I grew up, she was always fighting. So it's like, is this true? I can't believe it.
Right.
So maybe she did pay her, but then again, it's like I don't really know. They was talking about how they had money on Stunner Head, all type of shit. Like it was just crazy. It'd be crazy how shows really have beef that you never even see.
Are you gonna like fight a girl knowing like she got the blick on her? Like you still gonna want to fight her, or you gonna run like Biggie did?
A bullet don't have no names on it. It depends on in the situation, but me, I don't be caring